I'll be there until the end. But you got to do something now. You got to teach whatsoever I taught you, and lo, I'm with you even unto the end. You don't have to let nobody see you sweat. Pay attention to this, guys. 2 Samuel, 3rd chapter, 39. Go there with me. And I am this day weak. See, that's what we have to be. Weak before the Lord. He said, when you're weak, what did he promise you, y'all? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Now listen, through anointed king. God almighty king. Through the anointed king. Isn't that what it say there? Woo! I better slow myself down. And these men, these sons of Zariah, be too hard for me. Some things you got to come clean with God. You can't hang. But now, the Lord Yahweh shall reward the doers of evil according to his wickedness. What did you say? Abstain from any appearance of wickedness. That's what you read over there. You know what it said? Now, through this life we live, let's go to Psalm 112. Spend a little time there, a few of them. And we're going to be soon gone, but listen to what God is saying. Psalm 112, listen very closely now, baby, beloved. This is something that should be a part of it. You shouldn't, yes, nobody likes the ups and downs of life. But one thing you can get out of it if you praise. It says, praise ye the Lord. Wait a minute now. Blessed, is that what it said right there? Is everybody with me? Is the man that reverence or feareth or reverence the Father, the Lord, that delighteth greatly. What do they delight us greatly in? In his commandments. In other words, I pay attention to his word because it leads me to something. We won't be able to get to it this week. It leads me to mindfulness. I hear his word. I'm not just a hearer of the word, but what? A doer. Now listen what happens when oh no. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Not might. You got to pay attention to what he's saying. Your flesh is getting in the way to tell you what you want to do in God's time. You can't do that. What does it say here? His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. Who is his seed? When you accept him as the Christ, the Son of the living God, Yahweh Savior, the one that can lead, guide, and direct you in his life, the generation of the fig tree, which is who we are, of the upright, not might be, shall be blessed. Why? Because they paid attention to the word. They understand what God, the harvest is truly plentiful, but the laborers are few. You know, nobody want to step up to the plate or they're scared. No, get a baseball player can step up to the plate, the pitcher can crank one out 100 miles an hour, and he won't move. And all God has to do is let you like it. That's all you got to do. Without him, you can do nothing anyway. Now listen. Wealth and riches shall be in his house. Who's this? Whose house is this? What is it? The house of God? Bethel is what it's called. Bethel, the house of God. And his righteousness, what happens then? Endureth forever. So you got his word. Don't worry about it, children. Pay attention to my word. I'm going to be there with you. My word will not fail. It won't. Unto the upright, there arise life. Say, just pay attention to the upright. There arises light. Where? In the dark place. Now, one other thing. Isn't that something? Why does that light arise in the darkness? Because you light of the world. You have this Shekinah glory. I don't care if it's pitch black. We've been visiting down Mississippi sometime, and you just think you was at home. You cut your lights off. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face. But somebody I can throw a flashlight out there in the midst, you see it. Light punches holes in darkness. Oh, no. Lord have mercy. Listen, listen, dark. He is gracious. No, God gonna beat you. No. He loves his children. He is gracious and full of what? Compassion. And what? Righteous. That's what we're supposed to be about. Gracious. Compassion. Every time Jesus fed, he knew everybody when he fed the 5,000 and 4,000, they wasn't for that. They wanted to get their bellies full. But if you read the Bible, he said every time he looked upon them, he said Jesus had compassion on them. He knew their thoughts because he's a cardio knower. You see what I'm saying? Now listen. This is why I want you to have a good, I said a good attention span. A good man showeth favor. I said a good man showeth favor. And lendeth. In other words, that's why that blessed men and God will. When you give it out of the abundance of your heart, now, whatever you do, when you begin to operate, paying attention to the word of God, look what else happens. He will guide his affairs with discretion. In other words, you have the wisdom of God. I don't care what the economists say. God will give you wisdom enough to, if he wants you to do the stock market, you'll do that. If he shows you some ways to cut costs, you'll do that. But God will always take care of his own when they're paying attention. If you're not paying attention, you don't even hear him when he's not. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. Don't be crying. One thing I know, it's a time, and I ain't trying to invade those words on that with others, but every time me and them spent together, I'll never forget. I remember we was crawling on the floor right there, fixing that socket because it was sparking. One back there. Matter of fact, I told some preachers, that was the hardest thing. I got to just remembering the good things we did together. Y'all hear what I said? Think on things that are good. Think on things that are honest. That be, in everlasting remembrance. But it tell you now, if you just get on that flesh, just read Ecclesiastes 9. It just is a mound of vegetables, something. They just call it. Don't nobody remember that. But your spirit, they do. Help me, somebody. Oh, glory. Lord have mercy. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. Boy, somebody gets so bent out of shape. I think I laid on, so. The Lord protected him in the wilderness. He still can protect you now. Help me, somebody. I don't know why we give up on God. His heart, why? His heart is fixed. Trusting who? In the Lord. Why? Because he's been paying attention. So God said, I'm going to pick him on. I got the blessing. He don't speak back to them old prayers. He called me according to my word. You can do that, baby. You ain't got to. Don't nobody have to see you sweat. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he sees his desire upon his enemy. Oh, yeah, God's going to take anyone who messes with you. You don't have to worry about that. And you will see.